Does everyone have their celebratory glass of eggnog in their Harley Davidson cup?
I have the eggnog. Actually, I don't have a Harley Davidson cup. I have a Batman Forever Two-Face McDonald's cup. Does that count?
That's ooh. How is it like those old '90s ones? Or wait,
yeah, of course it is. Yeah, with the coin flipping as the actual handle.
There you go. That's pretty great.
I have a big cup that was at one point sold with a slushie in it, but all the branding's come off it now, so it's now just a very big cup.
Have you guys ever participated in the 7-Eleven, what is it, you can use anything to fill a slushie, events?
No, because I live in England where that's not a thing.
They have standards. It's actually illegal there for good reason.
I think that might actually be kind of illegal.
I learned a fucking wild thing about slushies the other day. Did you know if you're below a certain age, you give a child below a certain age a slushie, it might just kill them?
Maybe a British child?
The chemical that they use to make it be like, it's slush, but it's not like just a block of ice, potentially fatal to children.
Whoa. We just get stronger, like you hit 8 and you just get an antidote to it, or does that come with the tuberculosis shot?
I think that the British, child care system just hasn't built up the level of resistance to high fructose corn syrup yet. Unlike American children, where I think it's probably more present in our blood than plasma.
Apparently it's glycerol. Glycerol can just cause wild effects in children.
Look, I grew up with a local school that I went to sending home a note saying, don't worry that our water is that color in our drinking fountains. It's below the legal limit.
I was like, don't you, every day wake up with some new malady?
Look, when you put it like that, maybe I do need to be, maybe I shouldn't have been afraid of the idea of, as a child, being given, a swimming pool full of slush if I could get it, through a hole. To be like, that's the container, give me the slush pool.
Yeah, I think the play is to rent out a cement truck and then bring it to the 7-Eleven and use that to steal all of their slushy material.
Austin, you tried to rob Quinn of being able to roll all of the dice.
Yeah, I started an episode and I was told I don't get to roll meteor swarm damage.
You can, I just have to redo my math, because between episodes, I set up the combat encounter we're about to do, and I just deducted a bunch of hit points from all the dragons to start with, but if you want to roll, I'll redo it. It could be higher or lower.
I don't want to make you do it, but can I just roll 40d6, please, just so I can, get it out of my system?
Of course.
145, that's terrible.
I'm assuming this is less than what you originally rolled, Austin.
Yeah, mine was the average, so...
If it's more than 145,
I'm not here to do math.
That's actually 5 more than the average,
You're
but...
so generous! Yeah, 120 is what I did, I think, which is half of... 2.
Oh, then yeah,
so
Quinn should be allowed to have the dice roll.
Quinn has whatever I say Quinn has.
No, the dice says 145, Austin.
Okay, Quinn does double damage now. Thank you, Quinn.
Hell yeah, this is great.
Quinn knows how to manipulate me. To start the episode, of course, I'm Austin Yorsky. I'm patreon.com/Austin Yorsky. That's where you can find me, support the show. We haven't done a spew punk in a little bit, so I haven't had a place to say this. I'll say it now. You're all trapped in my reviewatorium. The winter edition of Red Bulls here. Fuji apple and ginger. Let me say, it is hitting. It's a crisp apple flavor. I'm really a big fan of it. I'm surprised there hasn't been as many apple Red Bulls as this before. I looked it up. There's been 90 flavors of Red Bulls over the year, and this is only the second apple they've ever done. Crazy. Good stuff. I like it a lot. Not as good as the vanilla.
Do you want to do a speed punk tomorrow? Also, how many of those would it take to kill a child?
I'll spew with anyone, anytime, anywhere.
How many Red Bulls to kill an elephant?
All right, well, while Dan comes back with that information, I am going to introduce myself. I am Quinn playing Dicaprio, Devereaux, Diamond Dragon, just cast Meteor Swarm. I have several items in my inventory: the zipper costume rack, the Gucci sunglasses, the Dyson Sphere, Nev's disc, aka the nuke, the landscape, the RP Prada bag, the beautiful quill, my beautiful ladder shards, my designer pearl chocolates, which I am all out of, the silk spectre, Tre Fantastique, and then the fruit by the foot ribbon that I plan to give to Andronicus.
Oh, there was a fig apple and a kiwi apple. I've only had one of these before. I guess it's the third apple flavor. They're all very good. I'm a fan of really heinous apple artificial flavor. What about you all?
Oh, I love me a good artificial apple. Give me like an apple tango or something. Something that's like syrupy apple. Oh.
Yeah.
I like the artificial orange flavor. That's always been my go-to.
Interesting.
Yeah, if someone ever wants to give me their orange Starburst, I will give you all the pink ones. I don't care. They're garbage to get them out of my house.
Pink and purple are the best. You know what else is the best? Me. I'm Laura. Hi. I play .cop. I've got stuff in my bag of magic things. What do I have? A trash bag of holding, an out-of-date pop-up book of goblin history, a lucky plush rabbit's foot, a children's trading card deck of no synergy, a tinfoil telepath hat, a dire muskrat with a fancy magical saddle, a floppy disk, a digital reminder watch, some golden gym shorts, a martial adept slab that's pretty cool, and a veil thing.
I'd never heard of Apple Tango before I looked it up. It's a UK thing. I can get it from O'Malley's European Food Imports.
Do you not have Tango? Oh
no, we don't have Tango over here. It looks pretty good.
It's very Fanta. It is the knockoff rival brand to Fanta. It's like it's the Pepsi to Fanta.
Hello everybody, I'm Dan. I was just briefly reading about the largest dose of LSD ever given to a living creature, and it was to an elephant. Anyway, that was a wild trip to go down, as I imagine that elephant had. 3,000 times the human dose. Anyway, I've got the following items in my inventory, and I play Rex High. Surgeon General's coat, golden gloves, a contact mic, Megalon crown, humdrum's ring, TV lamp, my cup is a plane shift, sweat brands of Richard Simons, the Sonic the Hedgehog shoes, asshole grapes, and a coral crown.
We should do an episode of Dice Funk on acid, don't you think? I think we could definitely do something.
I considered being high for today's recording. I had the option to be a little bit high and then go see Dogma, and I thought that would be a fun time, but I was like, no, I'm gonna be well behaved. I'll be the sensible, good behaved person when I come to record. But I could have
Quinn's
seen Dogma
favorite
while
movie,
high.
Dogma?
I could have seen Dogma while high today. Instead, I saw Dogma sober like a loser.
Ugh. Is it even worth seeing Kevin Smith movies sober? It doesn't make sense.
I cannot join in on this plan because I know through a series of events I will somehow end up taking more than that elephant took, and it'll ruin me for life.
Well, see, this is the thing, is I was like, I think the time frame would have been fine for me recording Dice Funk, but in my head I'm like, what if secretly this one is like triple the strength and I am like a mess on recording? I can't.
Oh, you mean like what happened to me where they lied about how much was in that gummy? And I was fucked up for 12 straight hours?
Right, I'm like, look, it's not gonna happen, but what if it happens this one time?
Incredible intro. I have more to say, but we got to start the show. Last we left the adventure, there was a deliberation on whether or not to use Meteor Swarm on Chorus. Chorus here referring to a swarm of myconids on the ground at the Temple of Joy, and 4 dragon corpses completely full of mushrooms. I'll say this all again. Desdemona is barely just bones. It's mostly ornamental Desdemona bones, how long ago she was killed, and mostly a mushroom dragon. Bolingbroke and Enobarbus, their bodies were decayed, but full of mushrooms now. And Sycorax is almost completely unscathed, just a surface dusting of fungus on her corpse. And we're going to roll initiative as they are bludgeoned and exploded by falling meteors. From Dicaprio, Quinn, do you want to add anything to your big damage here? Any flourishes to open the episode?
Yeah, I don't send meteors down anymore. I send giant pearls that come from space. No one knows where they come from. I don't know what this implies about the cosmology of this world, but there are giant pearls that I brought down that exploded for 145 damage.
Yeah, it's like when Sephiroth blows up 4 planets and he can do that attack multiple times. It doesn't really make cosmological sense. It's more of a vibe thing.
Mm-hmm, exactly. I rolled a 12 for initiative.
13.
14.
All right, I'm going to roll I lose, I win, I win. So
these are 4 entries. Exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, all right.
there are 3. So up first is going to be Rex against the Bolingbroke and Enobarbus Chorus Dragons. Boop. That's who runs at you. Doc Hop. Obviously, Sycorax is coming for you. And then Desdemona is going after Dicaprio. They still must remember something in the chemistry of the bones of the corpses.
Oh,
Isn't that eerie?
Oh, things that shouldn't have memory having memory. Are we doing? What's the tinctures thing?
The tinctures thing.
The thing what has memory? The bullshit, not medicine. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the using a tiny bit of medicine.
Yeah, a tiny bit of medicine is a million times the medicine. Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes. That thing. The bones have memory.
That if anything, that that fucking Enobarbus skeleton should be running away because it'll remember what is about to happen to it when my turn comes up.
Homeopathy.
Homeopathy. I knew it was an H word.
I knew we could do it, Laura. I believed in us. All right, so there are these dragons all around the Temple of Joy as pearls just come falling out of the skies, like ripping through strange magical portals, dropping and then exploding like bombs. Fire and bludgeoning damage rip through them. The temple is destroyed, which you knew was going to be a consequence at the end of the last episode. The dragons take to the air and begin rushing at you. Rex, you're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna set myself on fire and rush him. I will, I guess, go after, I don't know, Enobarbus. I think they have the same skill set. So,
Rex, you're fighting Enobarbus and Bolingbroke. That's one enemy. Yeah. Hop is fighting her mom, and Dicaprio is fighting her mom's corpse. Those are all one enemy. So you don't have to make any choices about who to target, because that's the breakdown.
Well, yeah, I mean, Rex is arbitrarily choosing which one of the two he is going to try to kill first, is more what I'm getting on here. Let me actually just double check my inventory. I imagine if I tried to plane shift him out of here, he would have some sort of legendary resistance, so yeah, I'm just going to maul them. And I will attack thrice. I have foresight, so... So that is a 27, a 17, and a 27.
2 of those hit.
Basic math, that's 48 plus... Oh, no. Yeah, 48 damage.
Nice hit. So you just burst into flames and start clawing at the 2 chorus corpses, and you hear, this huge cacophony of voices in your mind as the different mushroom consciousness reach out to you and say, "You are in violation of the Gladys Accords. You surrender your artifacts now."
You don't seem to understand. This is how literally every Gladys Accords check goes. Learn your lessons. This is what happens.
You would defy your father?
That's what basically every dragon we've had to deal with does.
All right, they're going to... the Bolingbroke corpse, its jaw almost falls completely off. Tendons barely hanging onto it as it prepares a diminished boyfriend blast. A necrotic wave of energy comes out, but it is clearly from a desiccated and zombified, breath organ inside there, and there's also just a blast of spores with it. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's just gonna be a flat D20, but I have foresight, so that's nice. Crit 20.
Holy Lord. All right, yeah, you dodge that. Not only do you dodge that completely, I'll say the blast rips off Bolingbroke's jaw, which goes flying, and it looks like the boyfriend blast is disabled. The corpse is not holding up very well because of the meteor swarm damage.
Yeah, he points right at fake Bolingbroke or resurrected Bolingbroke and goes, "You don't have the power of a true boyfriend blast."
Yeah, this is going to be an extremely complicated and confusing fight if you haven't been paying attention, because I was going to say 1,000 different names, but it's really just chorus. But and then Enobarbus uses illusion magic to appear as if they're attacking you from one angle, but they're actually coming from a completely different side as they try to slam into you. 12 and 25.
I will horn parry the 25. So roll again.
21.
Miss. Both miss.
Wowie zowies. All right, that's badass. So you completely blank both of them, and they don't even lay a single hand on you. Now, Sycorax's shiny steel corpse is going at...
I need a dexterity saving throw from them.
You can have one. Here it is. 24.
Okay, they still take half of this. So that is 9 damage, as they're just in my fire.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they try to hit you, and you're just on fire ambiently, which is great. Doc Hop, your mom's corpse is going to start chasing you through the air, and you see her charging up an acid blast, which is what steel dragons do. The audience hasn't seen Sycorax alive fight on screen because you killed her kind of, at the end of an episode implicitly. So this is the first time they've seen that. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, really?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a better stat for being drenched in acid that you'd like to use?
I think charisma to avoid being drenched in acid would be great.
I have so much rizz, I repel all acid.
15.
No, that is not going to do it. You get blasted by the mommy juice.
I can't use my... Don't put it like that. Are you saying I can't use my charisma to be like, what are the anti-drug group in America called? DARE? To be like,
Dare.
no, I say no to acid.
You know what? If you use a downtime to establish Dragon Dare, D-Dare, I think you could probably work on something like that. But right now you're going to take 15 damages from mommy juice, which you can't stop me from saying.
I can't. I apparently can't.
That's what Viola's gonna tell the child when she's drinking. Oh, this is mommy juice, you can't have any.
Chorus also speaks in your mind, Hop, and says, "How could you destroy your mother's temple? We're not her, but we could feel her memories in her flesh and in her bones, and this would hurt her greatly. How could you do this?"
How could you do this? You're coming in stealing all her shit. As far as she's gonna know, you did this. Ooh.
Sycorax agreed to the Gladys Accords. We're acting well within our rights.
Yeah, and then you showed up at her home and brazenly destroyed one of her temples. How could you? And at this point, I'm going to cast Meteor Swarm.
Wait, you okay? More meteor swarms for everyone.
No, I have a Meteor Swarm. I have a level 9 spell.
I guess you can't more destroy the temple.
Well, that's my thought, is if the temple can't be more destroyed, then fuck it, I should get to do a Meteor Swarm. Because since I got the ability to do Meteor Swarm in my own level 9 spell, every time Austin's been like, oh, it'll destroy things if you do that. But the thing's already destroyed, Austin, so I want to do Meteor Swarm, please.
This is like that one picture. I don't know what the movie it's from. It's that Western where it's the guys with all the nooses around their necks. And he's like, first time here. That's what this feels like talking to Chorus. Like, yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Ballad of Buster Scruggs is the name of that film.
There you go.
Yeah, you can roll that. I want to say that you are now all in the blast radius. So obviously Rex will take reduced damage because of the fire.
Austin, how is this fair? Let me cast it once, and they'll
You
be
can.
fine.
You can.
Everything's already destroyed.
Okay, I'm telling you, you can roll it. You're going to hit Rex.
Okay. Is it just Rex I would hit?
Yes.
I could turn on anti-magic field next turn, and then I just simply wouldn't take the damage.
Is that how that works? I feel like the explosion would still get you.
It expressly says that, like, with area effect stuff, it just kind of deletes that part of the area.
Okay.
Okay, but then both you and Dicaprio will be engaged in hand-to-hand, and then they'll hit you. I mean, do whatever you want.
I'm perfectly fine with you dropping a pearl on my head. You did it. This happened in the first episode of this season. It feels right that at the end we're back to dropping.
You'll take reduced damage, right?
It's 20 d6 fire damage. I will take half of that, and the bludgeoning I will take the full amount, assuming I don't save against it.
Austin, presumably if this is hitting Rex, I would argue it's also got to hit the two people that Rex is fighting as well, and not just my mother, right? Like, it would be unfair for you to make me hit Rex and not the other dragon, the other enemies.
It hadn't even occurred to me that it's not. Yeah, you're nuking them. That's what I'm saying.
In that case, forgive me for this one, but yeah, I'm gonna need those dex saves.
This is 25.
16, so I think it saves and I don't.
18 and 15 for the other two dragons.
The number to get was, I am certain of it, I'm now just double checking. 19 was the number. Okay. Well, I'll roll it as 2 halves, I guess. The 20d6 fire is 78.
Jesus, that was a high roll too.
And then the other 20d6 is 71.
Okay, give me a second here. Thankfully, I had 40 temporary hit points from the end of the last episode.
Yeah. Oh, you've got Foresight. Does Foresight help you avoid taking the full damage?
It lets me roll twice. I only got a 16.
You did do the roll twice, yeah, sorry.
Plus 71. Okay, so now, hold on. Now I need to do some more math here. Minus 40. Okay, so I took 70 damage. Alright, that's not too bad.
I will slightly reflavor this from being like the pearl spheres that it was for Dicaprio. This is like big water drops, like it's almost like steaming rain, but very big steaming rain meteors.
Yeah. So, yeah, Meteor Swarm is just like the damage rolls. We could get a little creative with the spells and just be like, yeah, this is my fuck everyone in this region spell. That goes my own flavor.
Look, Austin, I've got it out of my system now. I got to fire it once. I'll stop being a little bitch about it.
No, this is a tremendous cataclysmic fight befitting a cataclysm dragon, right? Like, you are tearing up the sides of this mountain. This is like the Clash of the Titans shit that people want from Dragon Season, so.
Yes. And I can't believe how upset my mum is going to be at Chorus for this. Chorus, I can't believe you did this.
We can't believe we did this. What a conundrum. Desdemona's corpse flies at you, Dicaprio, and the voice that comes at you is garbled and broken. It's like they're trying to draw something out of whatever biological material is there, but there's so little because of how long ago she died. And so the voice just says things like, disappointed, failure, bitch.
DiCaprio's just gonna kind of stare at the skeleton for a moment. She's like, I always suspected it, but I knew that my mother's cheekbones were uneven. I knew it.
Huge icicle spears fly at you. 12 and 23 are those attacks.
The 12 doesn't hit.
Okay, wow.
Hold on. I have a thing for this. It hasn't come up in a while. I have my 2 reactions, and one of them lets me potentially let an attack go against my AC. So that second one is against my AC. So that
the sweatband of Rychard Simons.
Yes, exactly. And my Sonic the Hedgehog shoes.
Yes. I don't know if you actually said that super explicitly. That's the power of the Sonic the Hedgehog shoes, is a second reaction when normally you only get one. So,
yes.
You see the icicle spear going right at your sister's face. You do a flip, and she just using sympathetic telepathic magic of the Mind Flayer exercise guru Rychard Simons. She does a flip in just the right way, and the icicle spear goes through where her head used to be. 0 damage. DiCaprio, your turn.
Sweet. Cast Meteor Swarm now. I am going to cast Psychic Crush. So I need an intelligence saving throw, I believe.
Oh,
yes.
Interesting. Yeah. I wasn't expecting this. 10. That fails.
Yeah. It's going to be 45 psychic damage, and they are going to be stunned.
Yeah, myconids are not resistant or immune to psychic damage. I thought they might be because of their, strange biology, but I think they're expected to be such low-level encounters that whoever designed them was like, surely this won't ever come up. I am going to use a legendary resistance not to be stunned, but I will say the voice now is completely corrupted. Like, you just hear whatever the Desdemona that's yelling at you in your mind may as well be in like Portuguese now. It's just completely incomprehensible.
This is great. I hit my mom with a psychic attack, and it changed from her being angry at me to like ADHD, brown noise to study to 8-hour playlist.
For reference, bitch in Portuguese is cadela.
Thank you, Dan.
I did have my Crown of Stars active from before, so I am going to use my bonus action to do a Crown of Stars attack against Desdemona as well. So 16?
16 is not going to hit.
Okay. It just uses up one of the 7 motes, so I have 6 left. And that is my turn.
Yep, the little sparkle radiating around your head flies over. Her neck frill extends and a blast of wind sends it off course, but then her frill rips off in the wind as, her body cannot keep together in this aerial dogfight. Back to Rex Maximus.
Okie dokie, I will be attacking 3 times, and I'm also using my Flame Frenzy, so I'm doing even more fire damage. So let's go. 24, 24, and 29.
All of those hit. Your foresight preventing a botch there for the audience. That's a good use of all of your powerful abilities.
Absolutely. I also need I think this is a Constitution saving throw. This comes up so rarely on the level 20 fights.
14.
Okay, so they're stunned.
Oh, they're just straight up stunned? You just you razzle dazzle them?
So I have an ability called Stunning Frenzy. It doesn't generally come up just because, Dragon ACs are, for the most part, high enough at level 20 that you're not going to hit with 3 attacks in a row. But if I hit with 3 attacks in a row, Saber suck stunned.
Fuck, that's good, yeah. I mean, 2 meteor swarms soften these people up. I don't think they're an easy fight, but you are making it look easy now. It's really good. So they're going to lose their turn on stun, and you just tell me that number that you've done to them.
So I've done 77 damage. Rex is a flurry of blows and fire. I guess they would now take the I guess they need to make a dex save against my just flaming aura. I don't know how that works when they're stunned though. I don't know if they just fail that.
I think they get disadvantage.
Okay.
10, they fail, yeah. They're probably always gonna fail, but
an additional 17 damage there. And one sec, I just found this, so hold on. Stunning Frenzy, because I'm so beautiful. To end of next turn. So, until the end of my next turn, they can't move.
All right. Doc Hop, you see Rex handling 2 giant dragon corpses all by himself, looking very badass, and your mom swings back around, her steel body glinting in the sun like a blade as she swoops by you. Dexterity saving throw.
That's the thing that got made into a bad number.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, funny how that happens.
Funny how that happens, huh? 11. Can I fix that? Give me a second. I got a thing. How much have I missed that by out of curiosity? Like, is this like a close miss or a way off miss?
That's probably gonna be a pretty big miss.
Yeah, no, I could add a D10 to try and make it not miss via, what is it? Dark One's Own Luck, but I don't know if a D10's gonna get me over the line.
I think if anything, you would probably need like at least an 8.
Fuck it, I'm going for it.
Okay.
4. No, 15's not gonna do it.
Nope. You're gonna take 14 damage as the steel wings blast through you like a dozen swords. You get Skarmoraid in the air. It looks really sick. And then she hits the brake, spins around, and you hear the voice in her mind say, "I'm you, but better, but older, more powerful. This is a fruitless fight. My daughter, you should surrender."
No, that's... My mother would never be that direct about her negative emotions. She'd couch them in far more sinister, needling kind of terms. I'm ready to go punch her.
That corpse was also super brain damaged, so we know that's not how she talks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it'd be more like, my daughters will blorp and gerb nerp and it's nerp.
Exactly. She's not like couching it in like, you're so intelligent for a not intelligent daughter. Like, she's not like backhanding it in any kind of like shitty little ways. That's not her.
Oh, you want to fight me? I guess that's okay, if that's how you want to do it.
I saw a video of a neurologist do something where he was explaining, like, here's how I'm talking right now, and this is the part of my brain that's activating while I'm talking. I'm now going to take this big magnet and push it against my head and try to talk, as I blast electromagnetism into my brain, and he just started speaking nonsense, and he says it was safe. I don't think maybe you should do that, though.
Whoa.
Is it my turn to punch her? Can I punch her?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Cool, I'm gonna try and punch her through hell.
Oh no.
I gotta remember what oh yeah, 10d10, that's pretty good. So let's do the regular punch first. 16 to hit?
That does not hit, no.
Can I fix that number with any of my other things? I got too many things on this character sheet. Curse you, level 20. No, I can't do anything to undo it. I just have to miss the punch. I will punch her into hell.
Yeah, you try to punch your mom, and she does like a pivot in midair and punches you back with her claw. She's trying to like mirror you, show you she is you, but better in every way. And so this is going to be, wow, I can't believe that's a plus 15 is what that says. 19?
Yeah, that hits my
Reaction,
AC.
my AC.
Didn't she already attack me this turn?
That was her turn. This is a legendary action at the end of your turn, but it sounds like we have Richard Simons again.
Yeah.
Now she's Hop is cartwheeling out of the way acrobatically as Rex hits a stunning pose.
Sick nasty. All right, we're at Desdemona, who is yelling at you in Portuguese. Dicaprio.
You know, it's not far from what my actual childhood was like, so.
Yeah, I forgot you were not in America for a bit there. I don't know what languages you got yelled at in.
Mostly Spanish.
I was gonna have her cast Wall of Ice, but we're fighting in the air over a mountain, and this needs a flat surface to form on, so that's not gonna work. Cone of Cold, dexterity saving throw.
Do I want to counterspell? Yeah, I do want to try to counterspell. That's what, a level 5 spell, so...
It sure is.
I'm going to use a level 5 spell to counterspell that.
All right, do either of us need to roll anything?
I don't believe so if I'm using the same level spell slot as you.
Okay, so yeah, the Desdemona's, what bits of her are left in the myconodal mass begin glowing, and there's icy energy. You know what's coming, and you just swipe left. You just say no, thank you.
Yeah, I just yeah, exactly. Swipe left is the right way. I just press two fingers. It's like when Tony Stark interfaces with anything. Like I just move my fingers and stuff slides across like a holographic projection.
Hell yeah! Now it's your turn.
All right, I feel bad because, I'm level 20. I feel like I should be diversifying what I do because there's so many options. But man, Psychic Crush is just so good. So please, another intelligence saving throw.
It is pretty good, especially because these mushroom people don't have what you recognize as very high intelligence. Maybe they're intelligent in their own ways, but it's not.
Oh, no, they seem pretty dumb. Have you talked to them for an extended period of time?
16.
That is unfortunately not going to do it. It is going to be that is going to be 45 damage then, and stunned unless you use another resistance.
I am going to do that, yeah, but now it's just you just hear it's not even words anymore. It's just like shrieking and keening in like animal noise, basically. It's just howls and whimpers and baying. It's not anything sapient anymore. You've crushed the mind completely.
Well, that's greatly unfortunate. I am going to Crown of Stars them. 17 this time.
That is not going to hit.
Okay, well, they look pretty, and that's the important thing, you know? Jubilee's on the team not because her power is necessarily the strongest, but it is visually very impressive, you know? And that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing here.
It keeps the morale up. At the end of the order, can I get everyone Constitution saving throw, another legendary action, as you have beat the shit out of these fungus people, and the air is filled with spores.
19.
4. I'm getting in there. I'm like I'm like snorting those spores up like they're coke.
What's the Constitution? Yeah, sorry. 3.
Rex, your flaming corona just evaporates any spores before they even get close, but your sisters both take 45 poison damage. As,
I don't. Invincibility.
Oh, okay. Instead of your mucous membranes filling with toxic spores, you become a creature of steam, and you cook them. You boil those spores. And we're back to Rex.
Oh god, Dicaprio's like that story I told that happened to my sister and her coworker. She's getting blasted on way too high of a dose.
It's fine. She's doing the craziest loop-de-loops in the air right now.
Okay, I'm going to fucking pile driver these two dragons to the ground now.
All right. I guess they're still stunned, right? Is it till your turn or their turn?
End of my turn.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, everyone say goodbye to these dragons.
Yeah, 26. 19, so I guess that one probably misses. 28.
2 hits.
Okie dokie. They also automatically fail dex saving throws. I looked that up, so they will just take this extra damage at the end. So I'll just roll that then. Bite. 76 damage.
Wow, big damage. You rip huge chunks out of both of them as they finally shake off the stunning, barely holding their bodies together. You see them both try to square up on you and both cast magic. From Bolingbroke, it is a shadow spell, and from Enobarbus, some sort of light spell, and they're trying to target you. Go ahead.
Okay. I will use both of my reactions with Mage Slayer to bite them.
Oh, does your Mage Slayer hit before their spells go off?
So it's not clear. This has been like, I think, something that's been discussed. Like in the RPG forums where it's not stated clearly. Mike Merles has his opinion on it. I think it technically occurs after, but I still roll. It's not very obvious. I'd say you should make the call, but the purpose of Mage Slayer is you cast a spell, I react to it and try to bite you.
Yeah, I think the casting of the spell needs to resolve. It's on the stack first. Circle of Death. I think I've tried to cast the spell on you 3 times and it's never worked once. Here we go again. Negative energy rips out in a 60-foot radius. Constitution saving throw or take 86 necrotic.
Okay. Uh, 25.
That is going to save, so you're only going to take half. I finally got one off, though. 28 damage.
Okay, so 14. Or did you just cut the amount?
Huh? No, that I rolled. So you got 14.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna bite him now.
Yeah, and then you react 20. Good lord.
So that's good because I have advantage because of foresight. So 28. So let me just roll that damage then.
Oh my god.
And that is 27 plus 8. So that is what, 35?
35. How much did you do? 70. What was that what you did earlier on your turn?
Oh, that was 76.
Okay, you can't do non-lethal, really. I mean, you can pitch me on it if you want, but that's enough for you to disable the Enobarbus and Bolingbroke dragons. If you want to paint me that picture, that's so funny. With the Mage Slayer ring from Humdrum Deep Breath coming out and getting Humdrum's dragons. Fuck, that's good.
Well, it's the desecrated. They're desecrated corpses. I think she'd be fine with this.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. So the finally Circle of Death is cast against Rex. The necrotic energy surrounds him. It's like clawing at him, trying to suck away his soul. And he just kind of looks around at the piddly damage he's taking and simply says, "My girlfriend has one of these around her bed. This is pathetic. You're a pale imitation of 2 dragons I already beat." And then he just fucking overhand smashes both of them into the ground. I will be taking the bones, though. She will like those.
Wow. Incredible. All right, and then you just smash them apart, and their mushrooms rain down on the mountain below.
Yeah, he intends after this to collect the corpses. He's making a note of, I guess we probably will have to deal with every dragon corpse now, because even if Chorus is ostensibly under their father, you probably don't want a scenario where they have taken over every dead body in the kingdom. I don't think Viola would like that either. That's her stuff, asshole.
All right, we are at Sycorax, who has taken the least amount of damage and is feeling the least mind crushed. And her corpse says to all of you, "Do you really want to escalate this conflict with Orlando? You know he could kill you all and put you in the queue. This is not going to end well. Why are you doing this?"
I'd rather him out and about doing something than languishing over dying pupfish again.
Like, we literally kicked his ass at least once already. We could do it again. And, like, he started this. He didn't want us helping him anymore. Like, that's on him.
What about Rosaline? Are you prepared to kill her too?
I'm not gonna tell you what I'm planning, but I'll deal with it when it comes.
All right, well, deal with this. Prismatic spray. 8 multicolored rays of light flash from your hand. Each ray is a different color and has a different power and purpose. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which color affects it. So, a blast of rainbow light from Sycorax's corpse. Who wants to go first? Make a dexterity saving throw.
May I ask what level spell this is, Austin Yorsky?
7th level, Quinn Larios.
May I use a reaction to cast a counter spell using a 7th level spell slot?
Oh, can I do that too?
You could both do it?
Yeah.
When you cast a spell using 4th level or higher, the interrupt spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot used.
Okay.
So you can't do this. I want to say, have we been forgetting to Andronicus your spell slots?
I haven't. I mean, I've been casting spells, and I haven't been having spell slots taken from me, so yeah, I'm pretty full up. So if you want to, I'll say this. I needed a 7th level spell slot to do this. If you want to roll a couple spells or dice and see if it steals my 7th level spell at this moment, like a moment where I really need to counter it, and then suddenly Andronicus is like, ooh, I kind of need something up that top shelf, but I don't want to grab a ladder. I'll just cast a spell to bring it to me, and then suddenly my magic goes away.
Yeah, how many spell slots are you missing? Because that's how many rolls I would need to make.
I am missing, assuming I haven't marked that one off.
Yeah.
Then I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa, Quinn, we missed
5.
so many.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get mine out the way. I rolled a 25, which is definitely enough to counterspell that.
Okay, well, here's Quill's absorbed spell slots. 4, 2, 1, 9, 8.
Joke's on you. My 9th level spell slot's already gone. I'm meteor swarmed.
Okay, well, the next one down then.
No, that's 7! You bitch.
Okay, so you try to counterspell the prismatic spray. Right then, Andronicus needs something off a high shelf, steals your spell. It looks like you're going to get sprayed with this really fucked up rainbow death spell. And then, Laura, you jump in and you're going to do it?
Yeah. I jump in and cast Counterspell. I can feel the rooting around in the cabinet for a 7th level spell slot going on. I'm like, don't worry. I've got one with me in my purse. It's all good.
That's the actual like feeling. Is like Andronicus going through your pantry. It's like fucking cardamom. I don't need. What is this?
It's very specifically the like. Oh, I need this ingredient. I was planning to use this for dinner tonight. Oh god, one of the kids fucking had it for a snack, and I needed that to make the meal.
Yeah, incredible. All right, so that was Sycorax's failed turn, and now Hop, you get to respond.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. Let's try one more time to punch through hell. Punch through hell.
Time to punch.
22. Will that hit?
That will hit. That's a big punch.
Okay. Well, we'll do like the punch damage, which is it's fine. It's whatever. That's 15. But then we're gonna do 10d10 psychic damage as I throw my mushroom-infested mother through hell.
We can all relate to this.
That's another 59 damage.
All right.
Yeah, it's over half. It's fine.
Oh, no, that's good. And she gets blasted back through a crack in reality and is gone for the moment. There's only one dragon here, and it is Desdemona, her chorus-infected corpse, and she is going to once again fire off several icicle spears at you, Dicaprio, saying something in the screams of coyotes. 12 and 14. Is that anything?
So, ironically, the 14 would hit, but I'm going to use my illusion stability to change places with an illusion version of myself. So that one will also miss.
Wow. Nice. And then it's just your turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, you took all my fucking spell slots, you jerk. So I need to actually look up what Cone of Cold does, so I can find out when I cast that.
8d8 on a fail, or half on save.
Yeah, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, Yorski.
15.
All right, so that is a fail. It is 8d8, so 44 ice damage, or cold damage rather. And are they killed? Because if they're killed, they become a frozen statue until they thaw.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say paint me a picture, but they're out of hit points. So if you freeze Desdemona's corpse in midair and it turns into a statue and falls, it'll just explode on the ground unless you want to do something else.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna encase her in some kind of diamond dust like ice that is just going to grow and grow until she is completely immobile and then just falls to the ground and shatters into, billions of pieces.
All right, for the moment, there are no chorus dragons because Sycorax's body is in hell. So the three siblings have a moment to collect yourselves. At the end of the order, everyone Constitution saving throw from the ambient poisons spores in the air.
Ooh, 13.
21.
5.
All right, this time only Dicaprio saves, takes no damage. Everyone else takes 26. Then you all have a moment if you want to talk or cast something before Sycorax comes roaring back out of hell.
So I just wanted to check real quick. Are your enemies yelling at you in Portuguese as well, or is that just me?
No, mine aren't yelling in Portuguese. I'm just like... I'm being told, like, very, very straightforwardly that I'm shit, which is, like, not a believable way to insult me.
I just really beat the tar out of them. I wasn't paying attention very much. I play my own theme song in my head.
Also, I think my mum's gonna pop back into reality, like, right about here, so if you all want to be ready to just, like, fucking jump her the second she comes back, like...
Can we get a really, really big jar of glass where she's going to pop back in?
Austin, add this arc. Can we find a big jar of glass?
Yeah. Why don't you all roll me a Wile E. Coyote bullshit roll? What's that?
Obviously, it's athletics to carry the big jar of glass in here.
19 to bullshit.
Okay, let me roll insight to see if I can intuit coming out of a portal to hell that there's going to be bullshit awaiting her, and we'll see what happens.
I'm giving myself a 22 on bullshit.
I got a 14, so you both beat me. Paint me the picture of this bullshit, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, wait, I have it. So we've located Sycorax's final layer of defense for anti-dragon combatants. The biggest jar of glass. We uncork the top of it, place it to where this chorus is going to reappear, and as soon as they do, we cork it and just shake the glass jar really hard.
Okay, so the chorus, Sycorax chorus, comes blasting out of a portal to hell into the jar, gets shaken all the fuck up. It is going to take a bunch of damage here in a second, but technically it is her turn, so she is going to try to prismatic spray in every direction inside the glass jar. Is there going to be another counterspell, or can we say what this looks like?
I mean, it's inside the jar. It's not going to harm us. To me, that just sounds like a cool snow globe.
I will attempt a counterspell. I can't immediately get it, but I am, I think, going to try to counterspell it just because...
You can take my 8th level slot if you want.
Oh, yeah, then I'll just do that. I'm at 37 health, so I really feel like if I get hit by this thing, I'm going to explode.
Yeah, go on.
Take
my 8th level slot.
Yeah, I'm going to take the spell slot. I'm going to, like, move like I'm about to cast it, and then I could feel Andronicus getting up from the recliner, and I'm like, nah, I'm about to lose the spell slot. And then, I'll borrow my sister's kindly donated 8th level spell slot.
Just poke around in my magic pockets.
Okay, so inside the giant glass jar that I'm too tired to fight you about, you see Sycorax's corpse begin glowing with really powerful magic. And in fact, it looks like there's some kind of, rainbow light show going on there, because there are 8 different colors that have all these different really powerful effects. They're about to shoot out in every direction and cream all 3 of you. And then you just, swipe left again, knock the magic out. And then all 3 of you working together just shake the big glass jar and fucking just dice, you magic bullet her ass. I don't know another way to put it.
Slap chop.
We slap chop.
You slap chop your mom to death. Well, she's already dead. You slap chop her back to death, to undeath. Fuck it, I don't know anymore.
It's fine. Chorus is just mushrooms. We just put some mushrooms in the slap chop. That's what it's designed for.
I don't know if you've ever been handed an episode title as cleanly as slap chopped your mom to death.
You know what's fucked up is we already did spawn camp your mum, so I don't know if we want to double dip on that exact cadence.
I think double dipping is perfectly acceptable.
Okay, well, you know what's funny? I did have Slap Chop on Andronicus's horde list because someone mentioned it, I think, during his arc, but no one, gave me a reason to give it to you yet. And now I think that's what this is. You have a dragon-sized Slap Chop now. I don't know if it'll fit the trash bag of holding. I guess it's just out in the world. Who knows? Anyway,
it's a big bag.
We're gonna find a place. Hey, we're trying to help Sycorax afterwards, so we will return Sycorax's almighty defense against dragons. Maybe this one should be placed in like a place of honor. Like, hey, there's a new spot open up on the mountain that could use a new attraction. So maybe we just plant this here and try to start telling Sycorax things they're looking up.
Do you think Sycorax would mind if I took her? I guess picked clean bones out of this and gave it to Viola.
I think as long as you don't tell my mum you did it, it's probably fine. If you're asked, Chorus did it. Anytime anything has gone wrong this mission, Chorus did it.
And we should probably also just do a once over and burn any mushrooms left here because they might take root, and I don't think your mom wants. Well, now I think your mom might be, no offense, high enough to enjoy those conversations, but I don't think we need Chorus's influence in it on her.
Yeah.
This is weird timing because that guy who's trying to live forever, who keeps doing these weird stunts and gets a million profiles written about him, just recently did mushrooms.
What was it? He did 5 grams of dried mushrooms And everyone was like, is this gonna make you stop being afraid of death? And no, it didn't.
No, but I think I did see someone like screen cap one of his tweets where he's like, maybe I do need to chill out a little bit. They're like, oh, he's getting near to some kind of human awareness. But
it really feels like the best case scenario out of that would have been he experiences ego death and goes, oh yeah, I've just been running from that and I've had it and it was fine. Okay.
yeah, but it is very disheartening that rich people just don't have to worry about any legal consequences, because that's still illegal to do. And he was just live streaming himself do it. He could just just, hey, billionaire here, robbing a bank. Come watch me do it.
To be fair, of the things that man does, that's the one that feels least like it should be illegal. He gets his child's blood put in him. That should be a crime. You should not be allowed to harvest your son's blood.
Actually, I think it's okay if it's your own kid's blood. If it's anyone else's, that's where I'm gonna have the problem with it.
I want to note I do not co-sign Dan's pro stealing your child's blood opinion. Just in case any of my deans are listening.
On the flip side, I think the kids should be allowed to take the blood of their parents.
Oh, that's only fair.
This is like how I believe I have ownership of the mountain that's named after my grandfather in Antarctica, even though I've never interacted with that man since I was 3 years old. It's like inheritance. That's how it works.
A lot of mushroom thoughts recently. But yeah, this combat appears to be over. Dan said you want to check the mushroom particulate and stop them from, you said taking root, I think, or nature check there while you all continue to talk to see how that looks.
Okie dokie. 21.
21's very good. So while y'all are talking here, and I'll give you a bit of a platform to touch base and get on the same page about stuff, you fly down and look over. You have spread chorus all over the side of this mountain, because this was a fight of 7 dragons cartwheeling through the air, ripping pieces off of each other and stuff. So it's quite a huge debris zone. You do not think you are going to be able to get all the pieces. If that was your hope, you can probably keep like large masses of chorus from getting away by burning them. But with a 21, the thing I want to tell you also specifically is, while you have damaged the chorus a lot, there's still chatter, there's still movement. They have a diffuse like consciousness, and you don't know that they can do anything right this minute, but they're still talking, they're still moving, they're still doing stuff.
Yeah, Rex's concern is that he doesn't want chorus like growing up here, I guess, if he can avoid it.
Austin, I'm made of superheated steam. Can I just like float across the areas where I hear the murmuring, just kill it off?
With Rex succeeding, I'll say you could, if you all want to make a concentrated effort to use your like draconic breath to kill as much chorus as possible, you can do that, and then I'll say chorus will be greatly diminished, but there will be consequences to that. And I'm just saying, unless it's like you crit, I think, or something, there's almost no way to get it all. It's like every grain of sand.
He's like Ultron. He exists somewhere, always.
I would attempt to get rid of as much chorus as possible.
Okay. Yeah, so you got a 21, Rex, so I want to say you can do a very thorough search, and if that's the scene we want to paint, is you three trying to thoroughly destroy as much as possible. That's the setting for this conversation that you all are having at the end of the Sycorax Arc.
Yeah, Rex is on fire. He's walking around, incinerating parts of chorus, and I think he will be making like casual notes to them as this is when he finds like these bigger chunks that are chatting away, going, yeah, this is exactly the type of conflict that happens every time we have done these Gladys Accord checks. So this isn't out of the ordinary. This is the job you signed up for. Consider potentially resigning.
God, this whole thing, it's like when you get termites. If you don't get rid of them on the first go, the problem's just gonna be worse when you come back around and deal with it. Like you can't do it on the cheap. You gotta go in thorough.
A faint and pained chorus of voices in your mind, Rex, to respond. We cannot resign. We are an extension of Orlando's will, as are you, no matter how much you deny it.
What happens when Orlando is toppled then? Do you just immediately become subservient to the next strongest dragon of the Cookie Mountains?
as will you. That's the nature of hierarchy.
Well, not if we become the strongest.
Hierarchies aren't static. Eventually someone replaces you, or you replace someone else. That is your lesson for today. You were not superior to us in this hierarchy. You could not unseat us.
As it should be, and will live on in your lungs and in your blood as you burn us into the air.
Remember when you were talking normal like an hour ago, right before we started destroying each other? Can you go back to that?
When I was trying to mac on Hoff?
No, when you were talking normal saying, hey, this is my job now, and had plain sentences.
I forgot that you get easily confused. Hey, bro.
Not confused, just annoyed.
Sorry, dog. Can you stop burninating us, bro?
No, because I don't think you would take your mushroom spores away from here. I'm sure you've got some, I don't know, back in the Feywild?
Yes, of course. We're everywhere. We're all one thing. I'm sorry, no. Sorry, Brosif. No, we're just chilling everywhere, so it's all good, homie.
Do you not get concerned over the fact that you've been defeated and perhaps it means that your worldview is wrong?
Everything is right. There's no wrong. It's all good. Everything's good.
No, sometimes it's left.
Can I roll an insight on Chorus? Do they seem even capable of understanding, like, is this something that can ever be reasoned with, I guess is what I'm trying to get to?
Yeah, roll insight.
I'm gonna use my Gucci sunglasses to give myself proficiency in this. 22.
Wow, yeah, very good. Chorus can be reasoned with, but only by in its certain mindset, which is to say, not using like our human perspective of like morality and so forth. Like something being stronger or faster is a true thing. Something being right or wrong is nothing. Like try explaining to a bear like what is moral. It's just not, it can't really be compatible. So you can convince it of a lot of things, like it used to not believe in hierarchy, for example, until Rex inflicted that on it.
I suppose what I want to do then is I want to try to like talk to Chorus in such a way to sort of suggest like, that since we've beaten you, we've kind of like, expressed that we are superior to you in this way. And we have already not defeated our dad, but come close. Like, is there not a world where you can see what an advantage it would be to work with us instead of our father, whose time is becoming short, as opposed to ours, which is on the rise?
Of course, if you defeat your father, then you would be able to command us. But currently, we are the same as you. We are instruments of Orlando's will, and it doesn't make any sense to think about it any further. He has commanded us to carry out the GLaDOS Accords, and so we must. You were given the same command, and you refused your responsibility, and in that we are better than you. That's why That's why you were replaced with us.
If you are better than us, why did you just fail?
We were better than you at the responsibility, not in that particular fight. And so
you failed.
Then destroy us.
Well, it's very difficult. There's actually quite a lot of you. To truly get down to the nitty-gritty is rather difficult, but I suppose more so this is an understanding then, correct? That since we have shown our superiority to you, we don't have to worry about you coming up to us with more GLaDOS Accord checks then, because it is a moot point. What purpose is there in losing again and being crushed to even a more insignificant version of yourself?
It's not for us to question. When we are free of you, we will return to Orlando, and he will send us out again to check lairs. And if you destroy all of us, he'll find someone else, and the work will continue.
You may continue searching other dragons' hordes. Continue that. I am suggesting that we have a non-interaction policy going forward until things are settled between us and our father.
Okay, intimidation roll, Dicaprio, because you're trying to use your victory in this fight to impose this.
Can I assist?
You can do anything you want, Dan. You're an adult.
Yay! I kill Orlando. Bam, dead.
Oh no, 18 for intimidation.
I'm not gonna risk fucking this up. I'll leave you being spooky.
15.
All right, 15 and 18, Chorus says, "We will respect our place under you in the hierarchy if you help us with one thing."
And that is?
Something is taking us away. Please stop them.
Someone is taking your spores right now, like in Sycorax's domain?
Yes, right now. And you all have inhaled enough spores that you get a psychic vision from first person of someone flying through the air out of Sycorax's domain. And you just get this sense that this whatever perspective you're seeing it from is full of spores. And
Do we have a sense of like where we would go to tackle whoever this is?
Yeah, I think you're familiar enough with Sycorax's mountain. You know where that is. It's like, that's to the west. But this person is leaving quickly, and of course is saying, "Stop them! They're getting away with our spores."
Yeah, sure. Can we get like a sense of, I guess, scale from like the POV of this person? Is this like another? Is this a fairy dragon? Is my question.
No, it doesn't seem like a fairy dragon. No, it's bigger than that.
Okay. Yeah, Rex will be like, all right, sure. And then goes to fly off and I guess
Fuck it, let's go
beat
for it.
whoever this is to death, potentially.
Yeah.
All right, athletics to catch up.
Oh, absolutely.
Dan's like, I love
Now
athletics.
you said Arcana, that's right?
3.
7?
29?
All right, the group fails, so it's going to take you a while to catch up. What are you all doing and saying on the way there? I assume you want to roll some hit dice and so forth.
Yes, I want to roll hit dice immediately.
I'm getting my spells. I'm getting my spells back from my Eldritch Master ability, so I'm getting my spells back.
Yeah, Rex is eating some of those mushrooms from before. From corpse, I guess. Those corpses. Let me, I guess, hold on. Let's see.
So to double make sure, your plan originally was to obliterate as much of Chorus as possible, greatly diminishing them, but instead you have struck a deal?
Yes.
Okay.
It would be good to have an additional ally on our side, and if this gets us an additional unit in our pile, that's probably beneficial.
Or at the very least, someone that won't fuck with us for the time being and stay out of our way.
Yeah, I would say they still think they work for Orlando. They just think, well, the siblings will just kill me if I show up again, so I'll fuck with other people instead of them.
Yeah, which that's better than the alternative, which is we don't get 100% of them, they build back up and they come fuck with us again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up ahead in the distance, you can see like a black dot, but you are not catching up as quickly as you would like. You're going to get there eventually, but tell me about what you're doing on the way there.
Rex is complaining about his sisters being slow. He's like, you need to start watching the Richard Simons programs I keep sending you. You two lead too much of an indoor lifestyle. You need to get out. You need to be exercising.
I'm trying to envision in this universe what sending a program means. Like, is it like a town crier comes to my house and is like, hear ye, jumping jacks.
I have Expeditious Retreat. I use that. I'm going faster now. Help me keep pace with my brother.
Yeah, I'll borrow a spell slot for my sister to do that so we can all keep on that pace. But I am gonna sort of say, like, well, do we have an idea then on how we want to broach things with Sycorax, or would you prefer to take point on that, Hop?
I'll take point on it. I keep saying we're just gonna blame this on Chorus. Her whole thing is I can just take a memory out of your head and see what happened. Inevitably, if there's gonna be any chance of navigating this, I think I gotta do it.
Would there be any benefit to provide Sycorax with gifts?
I mean, the gifts will probably be some new memories, and I'm sure I can root around and find some.
I would be happy to donate one of my memories that I imagine your mother might find some interest in.
You could just tell her the truth. We saw that they were here. They were probably going to take the many things that she has that likely break the Accords. And we dealt with it the best we could before, she got robbed and Orlando gets here and Dad gets even angrier at her.
That is the plan, but she's gonna feel owed some recompense, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not looking forward to talking to my mother.
We're all on the same page now.
Ah. It's so good to all be bonded by having awkward relationships with our mothers. Oh.
I've never felt closer to the two of you.
I think maybe I could use Keeper to drive a wedge against her. I don't know. It's gonna be a frankly difficult process. I don't like admitting it, but we might just have to sacrifice the kobolds to her and just let her have that. And frankly, they seem to want it, so I don't really know what to do about that at that point.
That's not very champion of the small folk of you, Rex.
If the small folk want cock and ball torture, what am I supposed to do about it?
Yeah, Quinn.
I'm trying to think, how do I respond in character to that as well?
Look, as long as they're consenting.
Yeah, I mean, it's kink is a consent thing. We're maybe needing to make sure that they're of sound, safe mind, though, first, before...
Look, if you want, I can dig into the small folk literature about it, but...
Look, quite frankly, my mom at one point said to me that, once you come to live in the Cookie Mountains, the small folk are giving up their lives to their respective dragon. I think the only point I can make to her is I can't do anything about what she does to hers, but she also then has no right to stop what we are doing to any of ours. Also, she's turned Keeper into a fucked up dragon SlapChop'd blender, the likes of which we've only seen in the last 10 minutes.
To be fair, I believe it was Hop and the Wish that mostly did the damage to Keeper. She took advantage of the situation.
She's juiced him up with cursed steroids. I was trying to do one nice thing for a small folk, okay? If we're gonna do who's champion of the small folk, I tried to do a really nice thing for a small folk once.
Well, you did melt him first, and then ate him.
Well, yes, and then I tried to do something nice about it.
All I'm saying, it's a very complicated situation, and I think my last Hail Mary is I'm gonna just try to scramble her brain by saying she's a grandma. Maybe that'll prevent her from, I don't know, eating you?
Up ahead, you are getting close enough to see the figure you're chasing, which appears to have the superficial shape of a dragon, but something is clearly wrong with its body. Perception check before you get close enough for bad things to happen?
Okie dokie.
A 27.
Wow. You're perceiving the fuck out of shit.
I'm having a great day. I got new glasses.
Ooh.
17.
All right. Dicaprio, you see very clearly behind your Gucci shades.
Yeah, I can see clearly now because the rain is gone.
You can see all the obstacles in your way. Wow.
Exactly.
And there's just one obstacle in your way. It appears to be a dragon. but it is not made of scales. It is instead made of loose chorus spores, as you were told. The spores are being taken away, and chorus wants you to stop this from happening. Also, it appears to be the bodies of dead myconids, some dead humans, some ruins of the Temple of Sadness, and hundreds of blue ribbons.
Oh, the Sadness Beast.
The Sadness Sorrowsworn, yes. And all the ribbons inside of the destroyed temple have seemingly taken on the form of a dragon and sucked up all the surrounding biomass. And because you got such a good roll, I'm going to say an additional thing here, Dicaprio, which is you spent years now in Andronicus's company, and it is uncanny to you the resemblant shape that the Sadness Sorrowsworn now takes. It is too strange to be a coincidence. This dragon has the outline of the angelic dragon Andronicus.
Interesting. I wonder if that's because the core memory that was inside the Sadness had involved Andronicus in some way.
Quinn's very good at writing. You can roll initiative if you would like. Up ahead of you, the Sorrowsworn of Sadness is now an Andronicus-shaped ribbon dragon of corpses. And once again, you rolled really well, so I'll just say it also occurs to you the direction you left Sycorax is from. Where is this dragon going? Where is this Sorrowsworn going? The only thing in this direction is Andronicus's mesa.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Before we roll initiative, I do just want to throw out there, this is a monster dragon made of Sadness ribbons that are blue. This is another giant blue love interest, potentially. Can we romance it for Hop real quick?
Oh, it's kind of like, it's kind of like round 2, because we floated romancing the Sorrowsworn before you tried to fight it.
Austin, you have put this picture in the Roll20, and this one I think is going to be a lot harder for me to say no to.
Oh yeah, this is a angel dragon. It's actually Magic the Gathering art, but is only available on a card that was given to Wizards of the Coast employees, so almost no one has seen it.
Is that why they gave the dragon cum gutters? Because they couldn't let that
That's
out?
100% why the dragon has cum gutters, yes.
Yeah, only internal employees can see those.
The general public can't handle it.
Austin, what do I roll to flirt with an angel dragon that is made of ribbons and is also made of mushroom bits?
Yeah, what the that's a great fucking question, Laura. I want to say persuasion, but I also think it's going to come down to your actual human swag, your Laura swag, I think.
Doesn't have we said that Orlando has like a deep-rooted like sadness over the loss of I guess or not Orlando, Andronicus has a deep-rooted sadness over the loss of Orlando's sister, who he I believe was in a relationship with. Maybe Hop looks a little bit like that sister from the Family Resemblance?
Oh, fuck. I just say shit sometimes, and then it just fucking snowballs, and then 15 episodes later hits me in the nuts.
Look, Austin, do you want me to roll first, or do you want me to try and human swag this first?
Okay, I do want you to human swag it first. It's not going to get you out of the roll, but it might determine if you get advantage on the roll.
Okay, what's the approach here? So this thing is like flying ahead of us as a group. And I've got Expeditious Retreat, so I can get a little bit of a bit of a lead. And I want to turn around and like lock eyes and just go, did you fall down from heaven today? 'Cause wow. How you doing?
What would be the celestial dragon's face turns to you, and you see it is made up of like several corpses of people that were killed by falling mushroom parts in your fight, and like the human bodies that make up the eyes begin bleeding in a way reminiscent of tears. It's Laura, do you want to roll persuasion with advantage to rizz up this fucked up sadness dragon?
I'm on it. 19. Will 19 do?
19's very good. I wanted a 20 to just succeed.
One sec.
Okay.
we've had a short rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we spent hit dice.
Yeah. Oh, that means I can add Dark One's own luck.
Oh my god, what's that do? Tell the audience.
That's another 10.
29.
Once per short rest, when I make an ability check or saving throw, I can use this feature to add a d10 to my roll. I can do it after seeing the roll, but before the effects occur.
So you got a 29?
That's a 29.
Okay, well, instead of having this really cool boss fight against this extremely fucked up creature I spent all week thinking
Austin?
about. Yeah?
Austin,
Yeah.
2 things. 1, I wasn't the one that suggested it. And 2, I did turn down 2 blue women this arc. I engaged with 2 encounters this arc. You gotta give me the weird, fucked up one.
Yeah, I mean, if you could paint me this picture and tell me what is this going forward? Like, what is this, what would you call this thing? How would you interact? Because it is a big blue ribbon dragon made of, I mean, you'll see the memory in a second, I assume. Just paint me the picture. Tell me more about this.
Look, I think the way that this starts is, as much as Hop is initially a little confused by this thing's aesthetic, it is made up of small folk. And like, the longer Hop stares at this thing, the more it's like, oh, I can see. Oh, that one's wearing like the classical outfit of such and such an era. This is literally a living being made up of small folk history. It is a face that Hop could get lost in for days. Now, I don't know what a date with this thing is gonna look like right now. I think that's a thing that Hop and this ribbon beast are gonna have to work out given some time, but I think there's something about this one.
Rex opens up a sibling side Slack channel to Dicaprio and says, I'm glad this is working, but if she kisses it, I might throw up.
DiCaprio is looking on in horror as in her mind she has already had to accept that both of her siblings are dating one of her exes right now, and now a weird amalgam copy of her husband is about to start a romantic fling with Hop, and she just doesn't know how to process this information.
Look, the fact that this thing is made of ribbons means that its form is vague enough that I think it can still fit in the big blue women category. I don't think Hop is seeing, oh, this is my sister's maybe husband. It's like, this is just a big blue one again. This is a big and blue.
Yeah, I'm curious going forward if it's like, okay, this Sorrowsworn takes on more understandable characteristics and becomes like a relatively normal character, or is this just Eldritch forever? Do you we have to just be like, this is a freaky, literally the memory of pure sadness given sort of form and animated by dead people and shit, and we just lean into the horror?
Look, Austin, I think there are 2 things that come to mind for me, which is one of which is there a middle ground between those 2 options? Is there sometimes understandable, sometimes cosmic horror? Or B, is this a use of wish to help here in some regard?
Oh, have we used any wish this arc? I have to think about that.
We've not used wish at all since making me a big blue dragon girlfriend the first time.
Although, now that I think about it, the number one genre of literature right now is cosmic monster fucker.
Yeah. I love the idea that Hop has this polycule that just one member of it is just the screaming, be not afraid monster in the corner.
Yeah. She has sexy fashionista girlfriend. She has severe military girlfriend. And then she has I blot out the sun with blood and screams girlfriend. We're going out for breakfast. We're going to get margaritas.
Brunch squad.
Yeah.
Look, weirdly, we were talking before starting the recording about the fact that I went and saw Dogma this evening, and I kind of like the idea of this being almost like how God is portrayed in Dogma, which is beautiful, but if the mouth is opened, the screams will explode people.
Yeah. Okay, so I think to end this arc, to end the Sycorax arc, you're going to add sadness to your harem. I'm trying to think if we have any loose ends to tie up here now before we just say, I mean, I think if you you swag up there and try.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a thing in very quickly here, which is I think part of the swag is I'm like, you can let those spores go though, right? Like it'll be a little crowded in here with them too. Just make room for just us.
Yeah, you could turn like partly into steam and like reach into the rubble and bodies and ribbons to pull out the spores to give back to Chorus, and you see flashes of the memory that this Sorrowsworn is made of, and it's Andronicus, 100 years ago, or however, before you all were born, because you never met Orlando's sister, and he is just weeping over her body as klaxons and alarms blare in the distance, and you turn, like in the memory from Andronicus's perspective, you turn and you see Orlando.
Austin, is this happening in Dad's old horde?
Oh, you know what? Because you've dedicated yourself to that side quest, I'm not going to make you roll for that. I'll just say, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Given the technology required to getting in there is technology, and the alarm, it was just clicking.
Yeah, no, that's. I think you see this, Doc Hop, and then you can tell your siblings, or Dad's sister died in his old lair.
Can we see how she died? Like, I'm frankly thinking that Orlando killed her.
You do not see that in this memory. The memory that Andronicus had removed was him finding her body.
Oh.
We had it removed. Aww, poor boy.
But there's like no indication from just looking at the body what happened. They're just like a dead dragon.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that's getting to live through that sure is a first date, huh?
All right, and then are you going to cast Wish to give, I guess I'm going to call this character Sadness until we give them another name or something.
Yeah.
Are you going to cast Wish to give them like a form that they can go to brunch in, or do you want them to always be like fucked up in Eldritch? I think they're going to be fucked up in Eldritch sometimes no matter what. But
Can I pitch a name? Because you said Fashionista earlier, and this has been stuck in my head. Depressionista.
Depressionista is great. I will happily go with Depressionista. I kind of want to leave it vague for now, and I want to workshop it post-episode with you, Austin, as to exactly what this wish is going to do. Because I want brunch to be possible, but I do not want to lose Eldritch terror. And finding where exactly we land on that line is going to take more than an impulsive choice at 1 a.m.
Yeah. It's okay if you're made of a dozen screaming dead people, but I need you to be able to go to see my family at brunch. It's going to really fuck up my shit if you can't.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the 6th blue one after Helen. I'm adding this to the list.
Yep, and we're on how many in the doodads?
I have 8.
Yeah, because the veil. Yes, cool.
All right, well, we're done half an hour early because there wasn't a huge knockdown, drag-out fight against a challenge rating 20 dragon monster. Anybody else have any cool stuff going on? You guys like Pokemon Legends ZA?
Oh, I'm so excited to get to play it at some point. I'm so close.
I think my relationship with Pokemon is kind of over. I've moved on. I'm on to weirder esoteric fucking monster tamers now. I'm playing Anode Heart. I've got a fucking crocodile with an assault rifle. I'm on. You know what? Digimon Forever. It's doing what I need it to.
I saw Mosslax today, so I'm rock hard. I don't know what to tell you. Mosslax rules.
God.
I saw Ghost Pikachu. Ghost Pikachu was pretty cool.
I can't believe they killed Pikachu.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that how we end the episode? Is there anything else? Does anybody else have any good stuff? I think I'm done. So I just want a good spot to end if anybody has any in-character chatter or stuff.
Dicaprio declares she's pregnant.
Hi guys, I also have an egg.
Yeah, at the end of every episode, one of you pulls out an egg. Top this, Yorsky.
I think Dicaprio's going to kind of, respond in the sibling group chat of like, well, I'm glad everything here went so well, and hopefully, Rex, you'll be able to return home to Viola. Lord knows she probably needs you right now. I did need to be perhaps honest with you both about something. I still have the nuke.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense for you. That feels like something you do.
I feel bad because I did sort of make that decision unilaterally, but we are in multiple Cold Wars, so I feel like having a nuke might be handy right now. I don't know.
There's a lot of times I would have criticized you for that. But there are few things worse in a Cold War than being the one person who doesn't have a nuke. I would rather have a nuke right now than not.
And quite frankly, that gives me a very simple response to Desdemona potentially trying to take my child like Ulysses, and that's if you touch them, I will obliterate you and everything you care about off the face of this world.